Today we're talking about handyman specials and investor properties. And here we go. Right now in the marketplace of properties in Pasco County, there's 3,700 properties, of which there are 11 properties that are under 300 grand and under $135 a square foot. Now there are a lot of properties that have a lower price per square foot, but there's $500,000 and $600,000 properties. If you want that list, please reach out to me. Let's go down the list. Right now in Port Richey, the cheapest property on the market that's not a mobile home is this short sale for $70,000. And I wouldn't even get involved with a short sale. The banks have no reason to accept lowball numbers right now. This is a bank-owned property in Moon Lake for $76,000. It's $66 a square foot. Dade City, $99,900. It's $112 a square foot. It's been on the market for 56 days, and you know what that means. It's not a good deal because the good deals sell in 7 or 10 days or 3 days or 0 days. Another Dade City property, 6 days in the market, $108 a square foot. This is a mobile home looking property that they may have miscategorized it, or maybe it's no, that's a mobile home. $159,000, 27 days on the market, $123 a square foot, not a flood zone. Oh dear. This is Angus Valley for $119 a square foot. Okay, a real home in a real neighborhood, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1-car garage for $165,000, $121 a square foot. It is a flood zone, but so far that's the most interesting property. Am I mistaken? One of these properties has a pool. I guess it's not this one. This one's only 716 square feet, and that's why that's pretty small. Shady Acres, bank-owned property, 70 days on the market, $130 a square foot. Here we have $132 a square foot, big house. Oceanic, $245,000. And if I'm not mistaken, this is the one with the pool. Yes, it is. So this is $132 a square foot with a pool. So 11 days on the market, it'd be worth making an offer on. Who knows? Okay, Old Grove, good neighborhood, $245,000. 1 day on the market, listed for $116 a square foot. And has 2 pictures. And today's the first day. Sales price is firm. It's already been approved by the court. All right, so what does all that mean? It doesn't mean anything. You don't know what the market's doing. The only way to look at the market is look at the solds and the pendings. So let's look at the pendings. There are 13 properties in this criteria over the last 45 days. Beacon Square, $71 a square foot. Went into contract in 18 days. $114 a square foot. Went into contract in 14 days. 15 days to go into contract at $81 a square foot. This one has a mobile home and 2 other dwellings that are unpermitted. There's a puzzle, and that's what real estate is, by the way. It's a puzzle. 0 days on the market, $74 a square foot. You got to wonder if that wasn't one of those that could have had multiple offers if you gave it 2 days instead of 0 days. 1 day on the market, $109 a square foot at the list price. Oh, this one under contract again. It's gone on and on again and again, and the buyers keep walking away. 184 days. Interesting property, old frame property, potentially commercial. City of Zephyr Hills, $116 a square foot, 1950 homes. You kind of want to stay away from those older frame houses. Here's a mobile home looking property. 13 days on the market, $127 a square foot. Beacon Square, 2 days on the market, $131 a square foot. 1968, $129 a square foot. 190 grand. 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, 4 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, 2-car garage, pending in 3 days at $220,000. Palm Terrace Gardens, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 2-car garage, $123 a square foot, 7 days, 4 days. Interesting that all of these properties went under contract. 9 out of 10 of them went under contract pretty quick. All right, so where's the real market? In the last 45 days, there have been 15 properties that have sold in this criteria. Now let's look at these. Wow. That's a rental. Let's move on. All right, 50 grand, sold for 40 grand in 61 days. This is a 1965 frame house. A synonym for that is firewood. I know this property. $129,900. It sold for full price in 1 day. Cash only deal. Judith Crescent, 3-2, $150,000 asking price. Sold for $140,000 in 4 days. $86 a square foot. I didn't look at that one, but there's a bunch of sinkholes over there. 9 days to go under contract. They were asking $159,000. They sold it for $147,000, $108 a square foot. King Arthur in Regency Park, asking $184,000, sold for $160,000 in 12 days. So it just goes to show you can make low offers, and sometimes they'll be accepted. 0 days on the market, asking $199,000. They took $160,000 in 1 day. $101 a square foot. You got to ponder if that seller left a little bit of money on the table. 1967 probate home, sold in 3 days at $10,000 over the asking price. 29 days to go under contract at $1,000 over the asking price. $179,000 sold for over the asking price in 10 days. Wow, what is this? $6,000 over the asking price. You got to ponder if that might have been underpriced. Okay, Beacon Woods Village, Great Hood, asking $210,000, sold for $200,000 in 3 days. 2 bedroom, 2 bath. I like that one. All right, Shadow Ridge, Good Hood, 322, sold for $215,000. They were asking $220,000, sold in 3 days. $117 a square foot. And Eola. I've sold on Eola before. Sold for $115 a square foot in 5 days. 41 days to sell. Lakewood Acres, Great Hood. $265,000. Sold for $21,000. No, $20,100 over the asking price. 1.3 acres, $102 a square foot. I tell you, this, you've got to ponder how great a deal that was. Olsner Street, flood zone, flooded twice, or this neighborhood flooded twice in the last 12 months. Idalia, and then that no-name storm from 90 days after. And this was $138 a square foot. All right, so I'm Randy Jenkins, and I scour the market for opportunity. This is my contact information. Let me do a little bit of bragging here. I've done quite a few transactions in this market. Here is 680-something properties that I sold. I lived in Tampa for years. I know St. Pete, and I know Hillsborough, I know Pinellas, but I live in Pasco. I work in Pasco. I don't want to drive to Hillsborough. I have realtors that work for me that will be happy to show you whatever you want. But if you're looking in Pasco County, these are the transactions I've done since I've, I don't know what the time frame on this, but there it is. And if you want to be in this area, this is my world, and I'm here to help. Let me put my contact information back up here. I urge you to get on my list of investors to receive investment properties. Text me or send me your email, and I'll put you on the list, and then reach out to make offers. Generally, I'll give you the whole speech later if you do call me. If not, don't worry about it. Appreciate the opportunity. Try to get my picture back up there again. Here I am. Bye. Stop sharing.